Good morning, friends. Happy winter solstice, Satnam. Thanks for being here. Whenever you find this practice, I hope you get to do it this winter solstice weekend. I'm going to go ahead and light a candle. We're working with our inner light today, so if you have a candle that you want to grab, go ahead and do that, and you can light it for your practice. Today we're working with going into the dark on this darkest day of the year and finding our inner light. I got this cool pine cone candle. Okay. Go ahead and get settled in for your practice today. It's going to be a really gentle practice. Waheguru. I'm back in Opaloka in Paonia, Colorado, our beautiful temple space here. And it's been a little while since we've done Kundalini yoga together, so thanks for being here. Nice to be back. Have some water, some tea close by. If you have any crystals you love, you can take a moment to grab them. And start to settle into your space. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Maybe it's a little chilly where you are. Winter. Start rubbing the palms to create a little energy, a little heat, maybe a few sparks of light. Let your breath start to deepen as you settle in. Bring your hands right to your heart center and press the thumbs into the sternum. Let the left palm meet the right palm meet the left. We come into this place of heart-centered balance to start our practice. Coming into a place inside ourselves, a place where we can find peace, serenity, quiet, stillness. Take a couple deep breaths here. And we'll tune in to start our practice together by chanting the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Let's take a deep inhale. Eyes are closed, gaze focused at the third eye point. Exhale out your mouth. And inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ar Gurev Name, Chukar Gurev Name, Sat Gurev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ar Gurev Name, Chukar Gurev Name, Sat Gurev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ar Gurev Name, Chukar Gurev Name, Sat Gurev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath, engage Mulabandh. You're lifting from your perineum, your sex organs, your lower abdomen, lifting internally, lifting the energy up, lengthen and lift your spine, sip in a little more air through a rounded mouth. Suspend the breath and hold. Lift as though someone's lifting you from the top of the head, guiding the energy up. You can bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, right behind your front two teeth. Hold. This is internal. We're going within. You're not squeezing your external muscles. It's all internal, lifting. And when you're ready, exhale. Release the hands down. Soften your body. Soften your breath. Keep your eyes closed down. Sit with yourself for a moment to arrive here for our practice today. So nice to be here together. It's a really potent weekend. We have new moon energy, the last new moon of the year. It's a time to reflect and see what it is we want to let go of and go within, be quiet, be still, honor the darkness, honor the slowing down. So today's practice is going to be really gentle. We are going to do a little movement to warm up our bodies, and then we're going to go into a really beautiful Kriya. So let's start with a little bit of pranayama or breath-based meditation. This is from a really beautiful practice teaching that I'm in, Life Cycles and Lifestyles. And it's called the Kundalini Yoga Kriya to balance the mind and the heart unto infinity. So we're going to start our practice coming into our heart. Tuck your thumbs underneath your armpits, and the hands rest up here on the upper part of the chest, the higher ribs here. And pucker your lips and inhale deeply through the mouth while you're making a whistling noise. And then exhale through the nose. And as you're inhaling and whistling, inhaling through the rounded mouth, mentally add in the vibration of the mantra so. And then exhale, hung. This mantra helps us to meditate on the idea, the knowing that I am that being the infinite. I am the infinite. When your eyes are closed, your gaze is focused at your third eye point. Inhaling, mentally chanting so. And with the exhale through the nose, mentally chanting hung. Infinity, I am that. This meditation helps us to focus. We're framing the heart center with our hands here. So mentally connect with your heart center, bringing your awareness, your mental concentration to the center of your being, this place where the heavens meet the earth. We are that place of balance between the earthly realm and the celestial realm. Our heart is that center point. So really bring your focus here. Mentally inhaling, so hung, infinity, I am thou. The inhale is through a rounded mouth, making a whistling sound, and the exhale is through the nose. If you're just joining in, go ahead and just jump right into this meditation, just doing a little pranayama, breath-based meditation to start our practice. And this is one of the many mantras or meditations that was given to us by Yogi Bhajan, specifically for this time, to help us transition into the Aquarian age. And he taught that there's two ways to do that. One is through hardship and time and just going through it. And I don't know about you, but I've definitely been feeling that squeeze of the transition of this time. Or the other way to transition gracefully into the Aquarian age is by using mantra and these tools of Kundalini yoga that we were given to help us be graceful and transition with ease and be really grounded and centered in our heart. So keep going with the mantra, using the tool of this mantra to step intentionally forward on our path into the Aquarian age. How are you doing? Okay, good. Great. Stay with it. I'm going to take a sip of water. Keep breathing. My mouth gets dried out with the whistle. We're only doing this one for a couple more minutes here. And this meditation is balancing the mind and the heart. Our head brain and our heart brain unto infinity. Infinity, that place we come from, that place we go back to, the place where divine consciousness exists and that we are connected to, and we can connect to through the heart. When we drop out of our human mind, our human brain, and into our heart center, connecting with this space. Understanding through our heart. It might not make sense when we think about something, but when we feel it in our heart, it can make all the sense in the world. One more deep inhale here. Hold, suspend the breath. Hold, hold, hold. Engage Mula Bandha root lock, lifting internally from the abdomen, lifts and squeezes in the sex organs. The root lock lifts the energy up the spine. And then exhale, release. Shake it out. Give your hands a shake. I'm going to close these curtains behind me. It's giving me kind of a nice ethereal backlight, but I think it's a little much. And you can't see the beautiful mountains, so sit in stillness. Let that meditation resonate for you. See if anything is coming through for you. If any messages are coming in, listen to them, receive them. And how do you receive them? Where do you receive the energy, the messages? Is it in your head brain or your heart brain? Good. If you're sitting on a meditation cushion, go ahead and remove it now. You can grab a sip of water and open up your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees, and we'll begin warming up our bodies. Lean to the left as you inhale, circle down around to the front, and exhale as you bring it around to the back. Starting to warm up our spine with some Sufi grinds here. And as you see what we're doing, go ahead and close your eyes back down, going within. We keep our eyes closed for a lot of the Kundalini yoga practice and internally focusing the gaze at the third eye point. This activates our pineal gland, our pituitary gland, the pineal gland shaped like a pine cone, like my candle, my winter solstice candle. And we do these practices to activate that inner knowing, to unlock our intuition, moving with the breath and creating a really gentle, slow spiral of the spine. And today there's extra meaning on this winter solstice, the darkest time of the year, to having our eyes closed, because we're taking ourselves on a journey into the darkness without fear of the unknown. And I say these things to remind myself just as much as I teach them to embrace the unknown and to trust the inner light that we have, the light of the North Star, the light of the divine. Go ahead and reverse directions. Slow, steady breath, slow, steady movement. Keep both sides of the pelvis rooted into the floor, feeling the foundation of the earth beneath you. Rooting down, grounded, and the spine is spiraling up above that foundation of the pelvis. Spiraling, gently uncoiling the Kundalini energy that lives within all of us, uncoiling our potential for creation, to live divinely inspired lives. Go ahead and reverse directions one more time. This is feeling really good for me today. I don't know how it's feeling for you, but be really gentle with your body today, moving slow. Maybe you can feel into some places that you typically don't feel in this. If you do these Sufi grinds often, or you've done these warm-ups a million times, see if you can bring something new to it, releasing the old pattern of how you've always done it, but feeling into a new space. Inhale, center. Lift and lengthen your spine like a candlestick, supporting the light, the flame that burns brightly in our third eye. Lift and lengthen your spine. Inhale. Suspend the breath. And exhale, release it down. Sit in stillness for a moment. Good. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale the spine, the heart forward. Exhale back. So continuing to warm up our spine. We open the heart forward, and then as we come to the back, we're opening the back of the heart. So working the frontal plane of the body as well as the rear plane of the body. I was going to say the backal plane, the frontal plane and the backal plane of the body. Eyes are closed. Remember, going within. Moving with the breath, inhaling as you flex the spine forward, exhale as you flex to the back. And let this be very gentle. Save that fiery practice for another time, friends. Today we're being really gentle with ourselves. But the breath is still deep, even though the movement of the body is gentle and the thoughts in the mind are gentle. The waves of the mind slowly calming down. But let your breath be deep, because the breath is the fuel for these movements. And the breath is what creates the change. Inhale, center. Suspend the breath, engage Mula Bandha. Lift and lengthen the spine. Check and see if your spine is straight. You can lift the sternum, lift the heart center slightly, tuck the chin back. Sip in more air through a rounded mouth if you need to. Hold. And exhale, release. Soften everything. Sit in stillness. I have this mantra playing in the background. I hope you can hear it. Of Aung San Waheguru. Feeling the divine ecstasy, experiencing the divine ecstasy in every cell of our being. Bring your hands up to your shoulders now. Wrap the fingertips around the front, thumbs around the back. If you're pregnant, you're not going to do the twists. Instead, you're going to lift the elbows up to the sky, bring in the wrists together behind the head, and lower the elbows down. Everyone else, our hands are here. Let me tuck this in so it doesn't hit the mic. And we're inhaling left, exhaling right. Let the jaw be relaxed. Let the face be relaxed. And we're warming up the spine here. We're opening this central channel of our being. Things can get clogged. We all know this. Our mind can get clogged with negative thoughts. Our bodies can find stiffness or dis-ease from a clogging of the energy or an injury. And we're doing these warm-ups to remove those blockages, remove this dis-ease. Inhale, center. Suspend the breath. Bring the chin back. Lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Sit in stillness. You may have noticed that between each of these movements, we're taking a moment to sit in the stillness with our eyes closed. And this is so we can train our bodies to be able to move from the sympathetic nervous system of doing, going into fight, flight, freeze, and then, which is part of our daily lives. We have a lot of things going on. We have things we're responsible for. We have jobs, families, lives, things to do. But then we train ourselves to drop into this moment of stillness so our parasympathetic nervous system can activate. Going into rest and reset. Come on your hands and knees now. How are you liking this practice? I hope it's feeling good for you. It's feeling good for me. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide. The knees are aligned beneath the hips. Drop the belly down as you lift the chin and lift the tail with an inhale. Then exhale, round the spine. Sometimes we do these cat-cow movements very quickly, rapidly, but today I invite you to go nice and slowly and move with your breath. Exhaling as you round the spine. Inhale as you lift the chin, dropping the belly towards the earth. Move slowly, like you're just waking from a long winter's nap. Keep the eyes closed. Be really nurturing with yourself. This is a reminder to all of us, including me, that this is the time of the year to slow down. Yes, feel it along the entire length of the spine. Your entire spine moving like a string of pearls connected, or like the beads on a mala all connected, and the spine is moving. And as we're waking up the center channel of the spine, we're opening it very gently. So we're opening this center channel called the Shushumna so that the energy can flow. Keep going with your cat-cow. Just a few more rounds. You can do it. Be really gentle. Really love it. And we're opening up this center channel of the spinal cord so that we can create a path, a clear, open path from the base, our sacral chakra, near the base of the spine, our foundation, all the way up through the center to the brain, where our pineal gland, like my pine cone candle, the pineal gland and the pituitary gland reside. And we're opening up this channel of communication. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, press back into child's pose. Spread your knees wide as you're coming back. If you have a candle, be careful where it is. Don't knock it over during our practice, okay? That's my only ask. You can do pretty much anything else you want during this practice, but don't knock over your candle. Come back into child's pose with your knees spread wide so your torso can lay down, draping it down between the knees. Arms stretched out in front. Forehead resting in the body or in front of the body on the earth, or if you need to bring your hands back and stack them into little fists so that you can rest your forehead on your hands, do that. Let your breath really slow down here. Gently come up now. Release the legs out in front of you. Give them a little wiggle. Getting the blood flowing. And then spread your legs out into a V. As wide of a V as your body can manage. This really is different for everybody depending on your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the center. Exhale, turn towards one leg and fold with your exhale towards that foot, reaching towards the foot. Your hands may or may not reach your foot. Let them reach as far as they will. And then inhale back up to center. Exhale, turn to the opposite side and fold. And continue inhaling up to center. Exhale, turn to the side and fold. Remember, we're moving slowly and moving with our breath. Just a few more. Good, friends. I'm so happy to be doing this practice together. So thankful. And bring it back to center with an inhale, lift up. Then exhale, sweep your arms down by the sides. Bring the soles of the feet together, making a little prayer mudra with your feet. And start to flap the knees, bringing a little movement into the hips. Into the joint of the hips, specifically where the legs meet the hips, where they join to the pelvis. And then bring it back. Bring your hands back behind you. Hands can be facing back or forwards. It really depends on your body. This works differently for everyone. But bring your hands back behind you. Bend the knees. Feet come to the floor. And let's do a couple windshield wipers with the knees first. So let the knees drop to either side. Oh, this feels good in my hips. Really gently warming up the body here. I hope this is a practice that feels good for you, really nurturing. And let's bring it together. Coming back into an easy seated pose. So you can do the rest of this practice sitting in your chair, on your couch. I'm going to grab my bolster though. I like to sit on my bolster. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, roll the shoulder blades down together along the back. Keep the eyes closed, check in with the jaw. Give the low jaw a little wiggle. As we roll the shoulders, releasing the tension of the year, of the season. Any reason, any length of time you've been carrying tension in your shoulders, you can release it now. Sometimes people have this idea that Kundalini yoga is so fiery and so challenging, and they're like, oh, I can't do it. I don't want to do that. But Kundalini yoga is all the things, just like we are. Some of the practices are fiery and challenging, but I also really love to lead these more nourishing, gentle Kundalini yoga practices. Inhale the shoulders up. Really squeeze them up towards the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, drop it down. 2 more times. Inhale. You can let some noise out, exhaling out the mouth. Last time. Drop the chin towards the chest. Start to circle your head around to the right. Our final warm up here before we enter into our Kriya. And if you're just jumping through YouTube channels and you just jumped in, maybe you're here because you need to roll your neck. I invite you to try this. Next time your chin comes towards your chest, reverse direction. One more circle. And bring it back to center. So sitting in an easy pose. Your legs crossed. And your straight, your spine is straight. So lightly engage Mulaband. Lightly engage the muscles of your lower abdomen. So you can lift and lengthen your spine, lift your sternum, lift your heart. This helps to straighten the spine and tuck your chin back slightly. And place your palms together at your heart center. Your fingers are pointing straight up. The thumbs are resting right into the center of the sternum. And now bring your chin back more to engage this neck lock. Look down as far as you possibly can. So your eyes are going to be open, a tiny slit for this one. Look down as far as you can. So you're really stretching the ocular muscles to see if you can be looking at the thumbs and begin long, deep breathing. We're starting our Kriya now. And our Kriya is the Kriya to see inner beauty. So we're going into the darkness within. Looking within ourselves. Sometimes we can see some things we don't really love about ourselves when we go within. My mic cut out. I hope that didn't happen for a long time. Sorry, I'm glad I noticed that. think we're back. Your hands are in Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra at the heart, thumbs pressing into the chest. And the breath is long and deep, and your gaze is down through the chin. Strange, I wonder why that happened. So I was saying, in Kundalini Yoga, we have a lot of practices that bring us to a state of ecstasy by bringing us into a place of union between our finite self, the being we are in this incarnation, and the infinite. This place of union with ourselves and the divine, this place of union by combining these two energies that live within us, prana and apana. I don't know why my mic keeps cutting out. I'm so sorry, yogis. Okay, hopefully it stays on.